Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can join. Okay, here you can see we have employee table, student, and YouTuber. Okay, employee, student, and YouTuber. So if you want to join, let's say multiple tables, you need to, you have to have a common column in all the tables. Okay, let's say you want to join two table, and then what you have to do, those two table need to have to have it's a common column. Okay, let's say here you can see YouTuber, or let's say we have a student, right? If I go to the column, you can see student ID, name, email, and I want to actually create one more table for this, and where I will actually set student ID also, right? Okay, so go, and let's say I want to create a table, table table, and the next table will be, let's say, student underscore next. Okay, student underscore next, and here I'm going to mention all the column. So let's say the first column would be student underscore ID, integer, unique, or what can I say, primary, let's say primary key. Primary key. Okay, and here student, and let's say result. Okay, voucher 255, and I want to execute it. And here if I refresh, you can see we have one more table, that is student next, and if I go to the columns, here you can see student ID is same column. Okay, so I want to join all these two table. Okay, so actually I'm going to insert at first, because if I select here, select all from student underscore next, you can see there is no value, so I have to insert. And let's say I want to insert, I will say insert into student underscore next, and I'm going to set all the column and values. Okay, so I will go here and I will mention all the column. So the first column is student underscore ID, and the second column is student underscore result. Okay, and in the value I'm going to say student ID. Okay, no problem. Here I don't know the ID. Okay, let's say I want to set student ID as, let's say, 101, and result, let's say GPA 5, let's say. Okay, and I'm going to execute it, and here insert into LUES values. Okay, we have to give here semicolon. Sorry, this is called single quotation, right? Because this is a string worker, right? Student result. Now execute it. Error, you have SQL error. What is the problem? Student ID, insert into student next, student underscore ID, student underscore result, values 101. Everything is all right. What is the problem? Yeah, now you can see inserted successfully. Now let's say I want to say here select all from student underscore next. Okay, now you can see student ID here. Okay, let's say I want to show from students. Okay, execute, and here you can see we have 101, right? Okay, now we can actually join, do join query, right? Okay, let's say I want to join two tables, one is students and another one is student next. So I will say select all from, actually I'm going to say here at first all. Okay, then from let's say any of the table actually you have to mention. So let's say I want to know from student underscore next. Okay, and here I'm going to say join. Okay, join query, which table actually I want to join. So the table is students. Okay, and I will say on the basis of student underscore next table student id is equal to, I will say, student table student id. Okay, student underscore id. So we are actually joining through the same column, student id dent. Okay, student id from different table. How? Because both of the table have same column, right? Student id, so we can actually join through them. Okay, so now let's execute it, and here you can see all from student next join students and student next id limit 0. Student next okay, let's say students. All right, the table name is students, right? Here you can see students. Okay, so students dot student id. Now if I execute it, here you can see we are actually joining two table. So here you can see we are getting student id 2 times, right? So I can actually do this like this. Actually want to show student, let's say I will go to the new line, and here actually I want to say I want to fetch from students dot student id comma students dot student underscore name students dot student email. Okay, and student dents students underscore next dot student result. Okay, then I am saying here that from student next join table, and like this if I execute it, now you can see I think some mistake. Student id students dot student name students dot student email. What is the problem? So this will be student next. Okay, now execute it, still we have problem. So it's students dot student email. Okay, student email, yes. Okay, so we have to say here dents. Okay, now it will work, I hope. Yes, so here you can see we join two table, and we are fetching student id name email and result together. Okay, so this is how actually you can join. I hope you understand. Just do some practice, so after this you will actually understand it. No problem, don't worry. Okay, thanks for watching, see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.